plans with my girlfriend because you know what? We're both sick and tired of our husbands making us feel as if Valentine's Day is a terrible holiday and we should feel bad for wanting to celebrate.
So for 13 years, 13 good years, you never celebrated Valentine's Day with your wife. 13 years. It's not because she doesn't like Valentine's Day. She loves it. You know that she wants to be celebrated. You know, but you choose not to celebrate Valentine's Day with your wife. For 13 years, you guys have been together. This year, Valentine, she decided to buy herself a beautiful dress so that she can hang out with her friend, and you have a problem with it. What exactly does this man want? Let me show you this video.
We're going out in a new dress with your divorced friend.
I'm gonna
Valentine's Day.
you need to let me speak. You have ignored the fact that I like this holiday for 13 years. You have ignored it. You've let me put so much time and effort into one day where like we get to dress up, we get to do stuff. You just didn't care about it. So I decided to take things in my own hands. I bought a dress. I bought a dress that made me feel good because you know what? Every day I spend my days in leggings. I'm a mom. That's what people look at me as. I never get to feel good about myself. And you are that same person who makes me feel like I should just be a mom and put me in a box. So I went and I bought a nice dress and I made plans with my girlfriend because you know what? We're both sick and tired of our husbands making us feel as if Valentine's Day is a terrible holiday and we should feel bad for wanting to celebrate. Okay? You've been dismissing this holiday for 13 years, and I'm not going to keep waiting around and hoping that you're going to magically change your mind. Okay? You made it clear it didn't matter. All right? I don't owe you an apology because you've shown me what you feel like for this holiday. And now because I've taken it in my own hands, you bring me on the radio and try to chastise me and try to demand an apology? Are you kidding me right
how
now?
much it matters to me. Look at how much I'm going through. Look how much it matters.
Now you feel like it matters now because you feel like you're not the center of attention.
You don't want to do something for your wife. You don't want to do something for the woman that you claim that you love, the love of your life. You don't want to do something for her, and she decides to do a little thing for herself, buy herself a dress so that she can hang out with her friend. You're having a problem with it. You're even having a problem with the fact that her friend is divorced because he said your divorced friend. So when your husband is telling you that your divorced friend, they're trying to tell you that you are hanging out with a woman that does not have husband, and probably she might tell you some things that eventually you also want to get divorced. They're always afraid of their wives being friends with women that are wise. They're always afraid. So because your wife wants to make herself happy that day, all of a sudden you now see that day as a special day. All of a sudden you now see a problem with her going out with her friend that same day. I have few reaction on this video, interesting ones. Let's watch this just together, and I'll see you guys at the end of the video.
You're going out in a new dress with your divorced friend. Valentine.
I was married to a guy like this. Notice it's past tense, was. And something that I never understood is why do y'all, and I'm addressing this to the men, why y'all like to be miserable? Why do you like to make the women that you claim to love and want to spend the rest of your life with miserable? I understand if you feel that something's irrelevant and it's, just petty and you say, oh, but all year round, I do XYZ for you. Why is it so difficult for you to just give in for one day and to just say, buy the flowers, get a little bit of candy, order something and have it delivered? What is the problem? What is the problem? Okay. So that was one thing that I could never understand. And then the next thing was, when I finally got tired, because I was legally married to this person for 17 years, and like the last 4 years, yeah, 2019, the last 4 years of the marriage, I just started celebrating stuff on my own. Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, my birthday. I just didn't even include him in the plans because I knew that either there was nothing that was going to happen, or the day of the holiday would come and he'd be scrambling around saying like, oh yeah, it's your birthday, let me go and get you a cake or something, or it would be something that I didn't want. And the only conclusion that I came to was that this man really hated me deep down inside and didn't want me to be happy. That's the eventual conclusion that I came to, because when I finally said, I'm gonna leave him alone, this is not his thing, let me go out and do my thing by myself, that was a problem too. That was a problem too. So what is it? Do you not like the women that you choose to spend the rest of your life with, that you say that is so important to you? Why do you feel that because something's not relevant to you that you can't do something for one day. For one day. I will never understand it. I will never understand it unless you actually hate that woman. I don't get it.
You're going out in a new dress with your divorced friend.
You have ignored the fact that I liked this holiday for 13 years. You have ignored it. I bought a dress that made me feel good because you know what? Every day I spend my days in leggings. I'm a mom. That's what people look at me as. I never get to feel good about myself. And you are that same person who makes me feel like I should just be a mom and put me in a box. So I went and I bought a nice dress and I made plans with my girlfriend because you know what? We're both sick and tired of our husbands making us feel as if Valentine's Day is a terrible holiday and we should feel bad for wanting to celebrate.
This reminds me of something that I talked about before, and that is a tolerable level of permanent unhappiness. And there are men out there that think that you're just going to be unhappy for the rest of your life. 13 Valentine's Days. She's given this man a chance to plan something special, to give her a reason to dress up because she doesn't get to dress up very often. And he hasn't done it. But the one time she's like, you know what? I'm going to make some plans of my own. Now all of a sudden, it's a problem. These are the kind of men that wait until a woman wants to leave and all of a sudden he's going to give her everything that she wants. If she ever decides she wants to leave him, I bet he'll have the energy for her to get a date then. I bet he'll want her to buy a nice dress and want to take her out then. It's a shame that some men intentionally hold what a woman wants hostage until they're in deep, deep trouble and now they want to offer you that thing. It's one thing if he said, you know what, I actually did make plans. I bought a suit, I booked a reservation, I booked a hotel room, but he doesn't have any plans. He just wants her to go and do the same thing she's been doing for the last 13 years. I think in his mind, he believes that friend is going to come in and fill her head with all these ideas about men and all these ideas about him, but she didn't need a friend to do that. You did a good enough job on your own.
With your divorced friend.
I'm
Valentine's Day.
You need to let me.
I got engaged about 19 years ago on Valentine's Day, and then married about 16 years ago. And I spent the majority of the relationship with someone who kept trying to tell me every day is Valentine's Day. This one day is not a big deal. And then I learned that he was making this day a big deal for other women. He was making birthdays a big deal. He was making those women's life crisis is a big deal. You know, he was doing all these things for other people while I was basically begging him to do those things for me. And I only learned about most of this within the last 8 or so months. And there's no real point to this. It's just that if this is an important holiday for you, then make it important for yourself. And don't wait for some man to make it important. And if he doesn't think that this holiday is a big deal, start wondering why y'all are together if he doesn't value things that you find important.
And I bought a nice dress and I made plans with my girlfriend because you know what? We're both sick and tired of our husbands making us feel as if Valentine's Day is a terrible holiday and we.
When I used to date, I would be like, I don't care about Valentine's Day, but it was really because I wanted to seem like the cool girl and stuff. And I think as a single woman, you need, if you intend to date, you need to decide within yourself now if you like Valentine or you really don't, and ask yourself why you don't like it. Do you understand what I mean? And even if you don't like it, you should still make the other person do something. You should still do things. Do you understand? You should still do it for doing sake. In fact, that is one societal relationship standard you should try to uphold, not like in a extravagant way to show everyone, but to actually put that effort in, like, oh, this is a societal thing and you've gotten married anyway, so just keep up with something like, it's easy to keep up with something like that. So yeah, go ahead and do it, but if you're somebody that is still saying I don't like it, you're just trying to be a cool girl. You're just trying to be a cool girl, and it will be to your own detriment, because eventually resentment will come one way or the other. And it's not that it's going to come because of Valentine's Day as a thing, but as a combination, other things plus Valentine's Day, it would pile up and stuff, But anyway, when I tell you that yesterday was the best Valentine's Day ever for the girls, oh my goodness, like it was in the air. It was, you could feel it, the vibe, the aura. It was just there. Like the girls were going about their lives. Like, before you'd have been seeing posts about FOMO, chronically single, all this bull crap, bullshit. In fact, the first people I met yesterday, 2 girls going out by themselves. I'm telling you, like, people were just doing stuff by themselves, going out. And even when they didn't even go out, it was just like, oh yeah, okay, nobody was having FOMO, nobody was wishing they were in a relationship, nobody was like, I saw couples and I was trying to examine how I felt. Like, I was like, moment of truth, moment of honesty. How do you feel, Dunia? And I'm like, I don't know. I just feel good. I don't feel like I should feel anything about the holiday or about the couple. I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. Like, I felt incredibly amazing yesterday. I felt really good, and it might be the suit talking, but it was really nice. The vibe in the air, the girls were amazing. The girls looked beautiful, online, offline. They were doing well. Like, I'm so proud of you guys. Like, I am so proud of you. I am so proud of you. Like, I didn't even, maybe because of my own algorithm, or I didn't see anything about singles events and all that except from the churches. But yeah, I'm really proud of the girls. I love you guys. I want to say niente mujer. Does that make sense?
If you wanna train me like an animal.
Before you get to marry a man, make sure you've done all the holidays together. Before you decide to marry him, make sure you've seen when he's angry, you've seen when he's sick, you've seen when you're sick, because there are a lot of things you need to put in place before you marry this man. For some people that will meet in 4 weeks, they'll get engaged in 6 weeks. In the next 3 months, they'll get married. I wonder, how do you know this person? You don't even know this person at all. Because how can you be married to a man for 13 years and he never celebrated Valentine's with you? He sees it as a normal day. Some of the people in the comment section, also stitches, were saying their husbands or their boyfriends will say Valentine's Day is just a normal day. Every day is love or something. It's not, but they do it for other people. Same as birthdays. Some men intentionally makes you cry on your birthday. Intentionally. They just want to just be moody, to just be angry at you, and you now start wondering, like, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Intentionally, they make you cry on your birthdays. I've seen. So the thing is, if you love holidays, you love spending holidays, before you marry that man, make sure he loves holidays as well. Don't marry the one that will tell you, oh, every day is Christmas, or every day is Valentine's Day, every day is this. It doesn't even make that day special for you. You know that your wife would love to celebrate Valentine's Day. You see her every year on that day. I'm definitely sure she'll be very sad, or she must be telling you you didn't do anything special for her. The next year, same thing. Not until she decided to make herself happy with her friend, now you have a problem with it. That's why I always say this. Even if you're in a relationship, still put yourself first. Women, you have to still put yourself first. Even if you're married, if you're a mom, put yourself first. Make sure you're making yourself happy. If that man is not celebrating your birthday, go outside. Do it yourself. If it's just make yourself happy. Make yourself happy regardless. If you want to celebrate Valentine's Day alone, celebrate it alone, and make sure you know that you're going to leave the partner eventually. Because you guys do not match. You want to celebrate the holiday, he doesn't want to celebrate the holidays. That's not a good match. Okay? Always make yourself happy. Just look at her. She must have saved money to buy that, because she sounded like a stay-at-home mom, to buy herself a beautiful dress, because she says she's always on leggings. Always on leggings. Probably she doesn't even know how sexy she looks on a gown. She doesn't even know. So let's buy herself a gown so that she can hang out with her friend. That is you putting yourself first. That is you making yourself happy regardless of the situation you find yourself. Men like this are the ones that you would always be telling them, do this for me, do this for me. I don't like it when you do this. I like it when you do this. They're not going to listen until you do it by yourself, or until they see that you're about to leave. You're about to leave them, and you can see that you're about to leave them. They start working towards doing those things for you. These are those kind of men. Anyway, guys, what's your take on this video? Let me know your thought about this video down in the comment section. Respectfully, as always, Sugar Mary Davis, and thank you so much for tuning in today's video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you on my next one, guys. Bye.